Sergio Ramos, Spain's most capped player, has announced his retirement. We told you about that in our morning news wrap as well. But there's something more over here that needs to be talked about when it comes to Sergio Ramos's retirement. Nobody really saw that coming since he's a regular with PSG. Yes, of course, with the Spanish team, his game time has been drastically reduced over the years. He wasn't picked for the 2022 squad, neither was he there in the 2020 squad. But Sergio Ramos feels he's still got it in him and he still had, some fuel left in the tank to be able to continue. But one phone call changed everything for him, and that was a phone call that he got from Spain's new coach, the coach who was appointed only after Luis Enrique was shown the door, after Spain didn't manage to do all that well in the 2022 edition of the FIFA World Cup. And the new man in charge is Luis de la Fuente. Now, what happens over here is new coach Fuente gives a call to Sergio Ramos and makes it absolutely clear to him that regardless of how he plays and regardless of what kind of form he is in, he will not be in the scheme of things for Spain anymore, and that was made very clear to him in a phone call. Now, what Sergio Ramos done? He's announced his retirement, but in doing so, he's also slammed the new coach Fuente, and he's minced no words as he lashes out at him, as he puts his point forward and as he makes his point very clear. So, without wasting more time, let's quickly tell you what Sergio Ramos has said about the new coach. He goes ahead and says, humbly, I think that the career deserved to end because of a personal decision or because of my performance was not up to what our national team deserves, but not because of age or other reasons than that. Without having heard them, I felt that being young or less young is not a virtue or a deficit. It is only a temporary trait that is not necessarily related to performance or ability. I look with admiration and envy at Modric, Messi, Pepe, and that essence, tradition, values, meritocracy and justice in football. So what he's all in all said is, as he slams the new coach, he goes ahead and says that no matter what happens, no matter how he performs, it is very clear that there is some preconceived notion that the coach has here, and it doesn't have to do with how he plays. He says that age or any other reason, well, that is not good enough reason. As far as he is performing well on the pitch, that is what matters, and it shouldn't matter how old he is. And he then cites the example of Messi, Pepe, Modric, players who are more or less his age, but they continue to play for their national teams. He's made it very clear that there is, of course, some sort of tradition, there is some sort of values, and there's some sort of justice that's being done with these players, but not with him, which is why he goes ahead and says that football is not always fair, and he feels that he's been unfairly treated, even though he still had more to offer to his team, to his national side. Remember, he won the World Cup in 2010. On either side of that World Cup, he won the European Championships as well in 8 and in 2012, and he achieved everything as far as football achievements or football trophies are concerned. He's won it all, both at club level as well as the international level, but he feels let down. He feels that this was something that he should have decided for himself when to draw curtains on his career. But to make this sweeping remark, regardless of how he plays on the field, is something which hasn't gone all too well with Sergio Ramos. And almost instantly after that phone call that he received from Fuente, he decided to announce his retirement. 180 appearances is what he managed to have over the course of his long career. In 2005 he made his debut for Spain, and he's enjoyed all the success with the national team, but not quite leaving on the note that he would have wanted to, and he feels that he should have decided for himself. But again, in that tweet that he's put out, he minces no words. He lashes out at the new Spanish coach, and he feels that he was not fairly treated, and nonetheless, he says that he will continue to cheer for the Spanish team. He will continue to play for PSG at club level, and he continues to enjoy the game just as much as he has done over all these years. So that was all in all Sergio Ramos's international career summed up. It doesn't happen on quite the note that he would have liked, but he's nonetheless decided to announce his international retirement. In the comment section below though, before we end this video, do let us know what's your favorite memory of Sergio Ramos in Spanish colors. And like we always tell you, do like, share and subscribe to Sports Day. And yes, sir. And yes, of course, so before we end this video, let's also remind you guys that in just about 15 minutes time, you will have the dugout taking place. Vikrant Gupta, Rahul Rawat, Nikhil Naz, Siddharth Vishwanath, all of them will be here. And like we always do, we will be discussing something exciting with you. So do stick around for a while, and let us know in the comment section as well what is your favorite memory as far as Sergio Ramos is concerned. Do throw us your questions in that during the dugout as well, because we absolutely love to talk to you all along. So thank you for now, and goodbye, take care, and see you very soon.